Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I am Vashon Brown. Pump prices are to rise for a second straight week, taking gasoline to a 2.5-month high. Gasoline goes up by $3.06 on Thursday, taking its prices to the highest it has been since November 28. Automotive diesel is costing $1.20 more, while ultra-low sulfur diesel is up by $1.99. The price of kerosene will increase by $2.80. Propane is up by $3.04, while butane will decline by 5 cents. The Bank of Jamaica has announced that it will hold its policy rate at 0.5%. The central bank says the decision is in line with its target of controlling price increases in the range of 4 to 6%. CARICOM's outgoing chairman, Alan Chasney, is demanding that most of the funds from the proposed carbon tax go to countries in the Caribbean. He was speaking at the 31st intersessional meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community yesterday. TVJ's Andrew Laidley reports.
The tax would see large corporations paying a fee on the production, distribution or use of fossil fuels based on how much carbon their combustion emits. The proposal for the carbon tax was first made in 2017 by the US-based Climate Leadership Council. Caribbean leaders now trying to get ahead of those talks and raising concerns about how the funds from the tax will be allocated.
While I agree that would be a truer representation of the cost of carbon, the question is, who should the revenue go to?
Mr. Chastany argues that Caribbean nations should get the lion's share of the proceeds.
While the emissions occur at the point of production, the impact is felt globally. We must, as a region, look to establish and advocate for environmental justice so that offenders are appropriately and effectively sanctioned, and we who are at the end of it are compensated.
He also appealed to Canada to help in the lobbying efforts for climate change and other critical issues affecting Caribbean economies.
We need Canada's voice and leadership on climate change, de-risking, and blacklisting. Despite the withdrawal of some of the Canadian banks from our region, we continue to see major Canadian investments through both public-private partnerships and privately.
On April 1 last year, the Canadian government began implementing a carbon tax in provinces that didn't already have their own carbon tax in place. Andrew Laidley, TVJ News.
Meanwhile, Mr. Chasney is reporting that despite his efforts to solve correspondent banking issues in the region, most countries are still experiencing restrictions. And we don't have that story for you. We're moving right along to currency trading now. Currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $141.05. The Canadian dollar costs $106.16. The pound trades at $181.58, while the euro goes for $152.58. The JC index lost 1,256 points today, while the junior market index advanced by 38 points. Among the winners were 138 Student Living, Epley, Paramount Trading, SSL Venture Capital, and Lasco Manufacturing. On the losing side were Salada Foods, CAC 2000 9.5% preference shares, Radio Jamaica, Consolidated Bakeries, and Express Catering. And that's the Business Day. I am Vashon Brown. Good evening.